Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our stream, everyone. Happy Sunday. But if you are a Barbarian, a Tempest, or a Crusader, is it really Happy Sunday? If you guys didn't see, today we got a leak. We got a leak here that we're gonna have Crusader, Tempest, and Barbarian. They are gonna be nerfed. That's right. So it came from this blog post here in China, where pretty much everything gets leaked nowadays. It's kind of a sad situation because they announced that they were gonna have like this new this new server that was gonna come and give the opportunity to Chinese content creators to test out. But what it end up happening is like everything, it is pretty much getting leaked from new instances, nerfs, everything. So chat, welcome. Why is my chat not working? Yo, Just John, what's up? Delmar, welcome. Dive, welcome. Amar, welcome, guys. Welcome. Today I'm gonna try to keep speaking, slightly a bit lower, as I usually try, because I'm gonna be honest, man. These past 2 days I've been like under the weather. It's not a good feeling, but we're gonna keep pushing forward. So regarding here, these, let me translate so you guys can actually just understand pretty much what is happening. We're gonna have here a huge nerf when it comes to Barbarian. The chains pretty much are nerfed by 50% of the range. So are you guys happy about this? Yo, Dark Sun, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, man. I switched from Necro to Barb. I'm loving it. Barbarian is pretty fun, man. Pretty fun. When is the patch coming out live? Most likely only like in 1 or 2 weeks or something. It's still gonna take a while. But because like you have these creators, they are like looking into the test server. They are pretty much like coming out like with all these leaks. So I don't know, like so for example, whenever I have to go into the testing server, I cannot leak stuff, right? Like that goes against like the terms of service. So I don't know how the hell these things are coming out. I don't know even if they have like these kind of terms of service, if they have NDAs to sign. Man, my nose is running wild today, man. Wizard will leave again. Wizard is pretty decent. It's not like the best class, but it is pretty decent right now. So yeah, the chains are getting nerfed by 50%. Kind of feels bad though. The thing is, like, I gotta say something. It is, if they're gonna start affecting and changing like these builds this much, I feel like they have to start making a very big distinction between skills in PvP and skills in PvE, right? Because the chains itself in PvE, I mean, it was never a big issue, right? Like it was nice that sometimes you could just run and like the chains will grab the mobs around, they'll stack them up. It was pretty cool to use. But now if it is gonna be like these shorts, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same meme that I said the other day, right? This is me in the morning and me the rest of the day, right? So it is pretty big. From 8 yards to 40 yards, I feel like 6 yards will be maybe like the most fair. Because like we have to go back to a time that we didn't used to have the chains, right? And whenever Barbarian didn't used to have the chains, Barbarian was pretty shit, okay? Because there was no gap closer to range classes. So pretty much we're gonna go back to the same thing. First the Undying, now the chains. What's next? Well, what's next is right here. It's the Ota. So not only they are nerfing the chains, they are also nerfing the Ota. The Hammer of the Ancients, it is also getting nerfed. So let's go through the changes when it comes to the Ota Hammer. So they actually didn't fix the damage. The damage is still the same. However, it's gonna be like now way harder. Way harder to kind of recharge the hammer. So whenever you're using the flicker tone, if you guys remember, you start having like this blue circle that is like whenever it's on top, whenever it's on max, it will do like the max damage, right? So now what will happen is whenever you hit for the first time, 20% of this circle will be filled up, and the next hits that we're gonna have, they're gonna do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So pretty much you're gonna need 9 hits. 9 hits, okay, to really fill up the charge. And you may think, okay, 9 hits, maybe it's not that bad, right? Well, it is bad, especially when now, even though if you hit with the AoE ability, if you're hitting multiple targets at a time, it only counts as 1 hit. So imagine like you have like five of them. In the past, you could recharge it very fast because you had a lot of mobs near you. But now all those mobs just counts as 1 hit. So, I don't know. It feels like really bad. And there's a comment here of like the guy said, I tried it myself. Either is like a single target or like a bunch of mobs. It has little impact. So I don't know if here is saying that you know, the nerf itself has little impact, or if like the damage and the thing around it has little impact. I don't know like what is the interpretation. Also, this is like hard translating, so I really don't know. But yeah, so these are like the 2 big nerfs that came for the Barbarian. I think they are pretty huge. Then we have here another thing. This is for you Crusaders in the chat. As you guys know, the judgment, pretty much like the yawning rose, the shoulders that do like the fire, the judgment that every Crusader is using, it is getting nerfed. So I think that in general, the radius, I already thought, even when I'm playing Crusader, okay, I think the radius was like pretty massive, but I mean, it's not like insane, you know, but it's pretty big. So they are reducing the size of like the judgment fire from 3 yards to 2 yards. Okay, so it's like a 33% nerf. And also the cadency that you're gonna do damage is also getting nerfed from 0.5 to 0.8. And these may not look like a big nerf, but it actually is gonna make here it's gonna make a change in PvP, that if you're running really fast through the storm, you can actually not get hit by a single. You can actually not get hit by a single damage. So that's pretty big. So yeah, as a free-to-play, we don't have options at all. Barbarian hasn't been an option for a very long time. Like the only option you have, it is actually Wizard. I'm sorry, chat. You guys have to. I got here some like cough drops. I'm taking medicine. I'm very under the weather, but I still wanted to come here on the stream because we had a lot to talk. And I feel like this one, it is probably even bigger than the Barbarian one. I think, yeah, I'm taking tea and all these things, but you know, it just is gonna take a while to recover. Now the water bananas are finally getting nerfed, man. I still think they're still gonna use it, but the range that you can actually attack with the Tempest now, with your water bananas, it is being drastically nerfed. So look at the range here, from here in the corner to the target. And now look at here, they finish here and here's the guy. I feel like this one, it is literally one of the biggest nerfs. And I think like this is actually a good nerf in my opinion. And I know like if you were a Tempest, you never wanted this, right? But the reality is like Tempest, since he got like this instance, it's been dominating everything, and it pretty much removed like the spot of like the range class. Because Tempest, it is not a range class, right? It is not a demon hunter, but it's been playing like one. And on top of being a range class, also it has extra shields, immunity to CC, breaks the CC, and he also had like the wind walk, right? So, I mean, that's a fix out of nerf. I mean, like, I still think that it is still pretty powerful. Like, 40 yards attack, it is way better than melee. You know? Will there be a mirror event at reset? I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. So, there is also another thing here that, you know, the Golem, chat, the Golem is getting nerfed just a small bit. Okay, so the damage reduction from the Golem is going from 50% damage reduction to 40. I mean, it's substantial, but not like you know, not like build breaking or anything like that, you know. So yeah, these are the changes. These are the changes that they just came out. And also, chat, look at here. These got leaked today, and these are the NetEase main mobile games revenue in the first quarter, 12 million. But it's not the $12 million, it's like the Chinese. So you see here, if you go down, you see here Diablo Immortal with a 440 million. But these 440 million means like $60 million. $60 million. $60 million in the first quarter, which means that on average is probably making what, like $20 million. I will say like most of like these, most likely it is from the Chinese side. I don't really think it's actually from like the Western side. So big things happening. Oh, I was fishing, chat. I was fishing while we're doing this. It makes no difference the nerfs since Breaker can send to Zephyrs. We'll have to see and test it out, right? I think the nerf will be substantial. Like having a half of the range as you did, it is substantial. Did we get the mirror today? No, we did not. Hopefully we're gonna get on the reset. I mean, how does China is getting right now a full day of mirror jewels? A full day. It's not even one pull, chat. It is a full day. And we are not even getting 10 pull. I mean, I don't know, chat. I feel like we should riot right now. This is like double standards, man. We need to go outside to the streets in front of like Blizzard's headquarters, and we should like 100% start rioting for our rights. Our rights to have also mirror jewels. Yeah, I am pretty sick. I am pretty sick today, and yesterday, and probably tomorrow, and maybe the day after. But then I'll be fine. At this point, I think we might say goodbye to Barb. I mean, like, we have to always go and check it out. Also, like, whenever these nerfs are coming into play. So this is how I feel like regarding Barb. Barb is not being like in a good spot in a very long time. Probably like the past like 3-4 months. And I don't mind that they nerf the Ota or the chains as long as they give us an alternative, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, man. I am in really exhausted of playing PvP as a barbarian, because I don't want to be fucking playing Sparta's barbarian, and I don't want to play Emerald all the again. I like to have diversity of builds, you know. Like I don't mind like playing the same build for like, I don't know, 3-4 months, but then I kind of need like a change, you know. I kind of need a fucking change. After the patch, I'll go Necro. Yeah, I'll absolutely go Necro, just like to see the mount. Everyone is getting sick these days. Apparently something's going around, but stay safe. I mean, like, I don't know what it was. I actually been been very healthy, man. Like, this actually came out of the blue. I'm having lemon tea, ginger tea, and all these things. And also I'm taking some medicine, so it should take like a few days. Grump Stomp will be the next thing. Let's hope so. I would love that. That will be true, right? I would like really love to. So here, when it comes like to the where we at here on the monk, we are still like missing a few key instances to go and do some PvP. So we're probably gonna just like be doing like some farming on the tower and all these things, and try to get like the new answers, because I really want to try the new Omni Lash PvP build. I have all my evasion gear to try the monk, so that's what I really want to do. Recommendation for the free-to-play player? There's so many, Jasper. Like, I don't know, do you have to be a bit more specific, right? Are you thinking on getting the Colossal? Yes, I am. I'm gonna do it on the 9th April. Is my 1 year anniversary playing this game. We're gonna do like something special. That's 2 substantial nerfs for Tempest. What kind of nerf? I mean, like, I only saw one, but it's just like we also have to like, yeah, the nerfs, they suck, obviously, but let's not like get like too alarmed, because, you know, new patch is coming, new answers are coming, most likely new builds are also coming. Your banana is getting smaller. It always was, man. It always was. Nothing will change, so don't worry about it. So I just cannot wait to just pick up like the new instances and have some fun with it, you know. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm just gonna put here my my barons. Okay. All right. This should be fine. And what about you guys? How you guys are doing today? Are you guys excited for the new patch? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. This kind of made me a bit less excited for the patch, because, you know, like, who the fuck likes nerfs, right? The only thing like gets me actually pretty pumped, it is, man, it is like the necromount. That actually makes me really excited. Tempest will be dead after this, as he should. Fuck that class. I think Tempest should be benched for like 6 months. No, but like now, speaking a bit more serious, this always happens, you know. This like the downfall of like the new class, that will always happens. You guys remember Blood Knight whenever it came out? Yeah, it was pretty OP, right? It was pretty OP for a very long time, and now, yeah, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. The class is pretty dead. I'm not saying like you may like there are like some big copium takes. Oh, you know, necro like blood knight just takes a lot of skill, and that's why people don't play with it, and that's why it's not that good, blah blah blah. No, the class actually fucking sucks, and you need to play it extremely well to even be decent at it, you know. So that's how much like the class sucks. It is almost at the same level as like Demon Hunter. So yeah. When they kill Tempest, who is gonna create out the PvP monsters? The other PvP monsters, right? Like the current meta is gonna be Crusaders versus Crusaders and Barbs versus Barbs, man. That's it. That's it. Monks is a skill class. I mean like, to be fair, let's be honest, man. Okay, we gotta be honest here for a second, chat, with each other. Okay, the skill ceiling in Diablo Immortal, it is pretty low. Okay, yeah, obviously if you play a Barbarian or a Crusader, like those are like, even a 5-year-old can play those classes, right? That's obviously. And then you have other classes like Tempest, Monk, Blood Knight, Demon Hunter. You know, pretty much any classes that they need to use like some kind of dashes. And you know, like you output a lot of damage, but at the same time you're pretty squishy. So yeah, like those classes you'll have to play a bit better if you don't want to die. But even so, I wouldn't say like they are like super high skilled classes to play. You know, they are just like slightly a bit harder than others. For me, like a skilled game, it is I don't know, like you guys know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys think like Diablo Immortal, it is a game that requires a lot of skill? I mean, I don't really feel that way. Been waiting for that spear chain nerf for ages. Well, if you know what they say, chat, you know what they say. If you cry long enough on the Reddit, Blizzard will hear you. So yeah, just guys, all you need, if you want something to get nerfed, just keep crying on the Reddit, man. I guess it fucking works. I was not expecting, to be fair, the Tempest nerf. I was not. The Barbarian nerf, I kinda will see it coming. But I will probably nerf it in a different way than the way they did. I will probably make, like, instead of 40 yards, I will probably make it like 6 yards instead of 8. And I'll just reduce a bit like the damage of the Ota, but I'll keep it the same way. Your beef with Reds is pretty funny. I mean, like, they are just a bunch of morons, man. We gotta be honest, man. We gotta make our own subreddits. That's what we need to do, man. No use chains. If you don't know the game, yeah. If you know how to build, I know. What do you mean, Master? I feel like the power of the character overshadows skills. Yeah, absolutely. Why do you think like pay to win it is such a big thing? You know. Again, this being said, even if you put like a lot of money in the game, you still need a bit of skill, obviously. You know. Like you gotta play like you have a brain. But the game itself, it's not a class issue. I'm talking about like the game. The game itself, it is a easy game to play, right? Like, I don't believe that anyone plays Diablo Immortal for its complexity. Like, I don't like personally, I play Diablo Immortal because it is a easy, casual, chilled game to play. You know, you smash exactly, Aldo. You smash like four buttons every 10 seconds and you kill everything. But whenever I started to play this game, it was not like as much like I feel like in the past year we really had a big like meta shift, and it really became like a, you know, a buff up and run kind of game. Example of Crusaders, just spell a whiz and walk around, kill low resonance. Yeah, no, that's absolutely, that's why I like Crusader. And why, listen, Jim, why do you think Crusader and Barbarian are pretty much the most played classes in the game? You know, it's because they are strong and very easy to play. Also have in mind that most people play this game on the phone, right? So because of that, you don't really want to be playing something that is very hard, right? You don't want to be like fucking smashing like a lot of buttons on your on your mobile phone. So I think like that's one of the reasons why the game became the way it is. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I mean, personally, chat, look at me. I click 3 buttons for every 3 seconds and I kill everything. I mean, I'm good. I use a dash every once in a while. Obviously in PvP it is a bit different. But I think we can all agree that we play Diablo Immortal, you know, for, you know, it's fun. It's fun to just go, become strong, kill some demons, do some shit, speak with some friends, and then we move on. I know that there are a lot of people that they try to sweat a lot, and they put a lot of like their own personal value in being like super skilled at this game, or being like rank this, rank that. But it's not like it's not like being like, if you are rank 1 in Diablo Immortal, right? It's not the same as being like rank 1 in a game like League of Legends or Valorant, right? You guys know what I'm saying? Like, those are PvP games with very high skill ceiling, and that's like pretty hard to do. You gotta be like extremely good. I played the game to find breaking builds. Yeah, like that's fun. I mean, like, but not every. I will say, Master, that you probably, if you play it in that way, you are a part of a very low percentage of players. Most players, you know what most players like to do? They like to go maybe on YouTube or on the Discord. They get a build, they try a new build, they get excited to try the new build. The build does a lot of damage, they do a lot of damage, they kill some mobs, they destroy everything, they get the loot, and they are pretty happy. You know? That's it. The only skill I can think in the eye is being able to min-max efficiently. I mean, like, that comes like with knowledge and luck, right? Because like you gotta try to find out like what you should like really min-max to, and then you gotta be lucky in whatever it drops, because it's not like really that easy. I saw like Aura just released like a new build for Demon Hunter. I may go and check that out. Demon Hunter, like right now, I think like what he's gonna share probably is the one with the poison build. I don't see any other thing, but maybe I get surprised though. Personally, for me, I mean, I enjoy, to be honest, to create some builds here and there and to try to figure out things. But that's not like really my focus all the time. It's the same paint sword build. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so nothing really changed, right? Because like it's been exactly the same thing, Barbarian, Demon Hunter, and that's why I was saying like, who the hell wants to play the same build for like 1 year almost, right? Because I remember whenever I started playing Diablo Immortal, right after it came the strafe build for Demon Hunter, so it's been almost 1 year. And it's crazy that they are still playing that fucking build. The build is good, but imagine like you're a main Demon Hunter and every day for the past like 9 months you're playing with the exact same build. Wow, dude. Anything other than strafe feels shit? Exactly, feels shit, no mobility. You know, like you can't. The problem, like with the paint sword, is the same problem as the skin parter with the Tempest, right? Once you give the ability to players to become a mid-range class, it's gonna be really hard to make like all these Tempest players going back to like a close range combat playstyle, because everything else then the water bananas will feel like shit. Because what are you gonna be standing and auto attacking with the Demon Hunter? You know, are you really gonna go back to that playstyle? I don't think so. It's more fun to have 2 and 3 builds. Absolutely. I like to have like the ability of having at least 3 builds. These 3 builds: a dungeon build, a farming build, and a PvP build. You know, I think a class that has these 3 builds but very distinct, it is a fun class to play. I'm not saying, oh, like you use like the same water like Tempest. It is boring because like you pretty much use like the same water banana essence in all of the 3, right? Is there anywhere to read about the new patch? Not yet. Whatever I shared was leaks that came from the official server of like China. Oh man, I prefer to have everything an everything build. I don't think an everything build works, and I don't think ARPGs are designed to be that way. I don't think that's fun. Can you ask the devs to remove the walkie type? Yeah, okay, let me just call them like right here. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. Oh, so I have this guy here on my chat, Eldo, and he's asking me if you guys can actually remove the waiting time when you change the classes. Oh, he's a moron. Oh, don't say that. He's listening, man. Don't say that thing. Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, okay, so it's not gonna happen. Man, Eldo, what did you do, man? Like the guy got like pretty passive aggressive. Okay, talking about that, obviously I already asked for that change for a very long time, right? I kind of really wanted that change. because, you know, it is why would I be able to have to wait like 24 hours to play something else, right? But the thing is, like, there was also pushback, very big pushback from other creators, that they said that, oh my god, that's gonna ruin the whole, like, PvP, the Rite of Exile. Now everyone, like, last minute is gonna change to Barbarian, or is gonna change to this and to that. Let's be honest, man, don't they already change? Most people, like, whenever they have a like, if you're in these hardcore clans, you already are changing anyways the day after. So there was a lot of pushback from other creators, and it was like mainly me and Ornitz pushing for like the removal of these you know, cooldown between classes. But maybe it's just because, like, we come from like a place place that's, you know, all we care, to be honest, is to have fun with the game. And anything that is anti fun, I would like to be removed from the Abyss Mortal, you know. They totaled your car last night. What does that mean? Like, the police? What did they mean? Totaled? Like, the police came and carry your car or something like that? Blizzard, will we listen to him? No. Chat, trust me, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't really fucking matter, man. Whatever I say and other creators say, it doesn't, like, really make a huge difference. You know, doesn't make a huge difference at all. You got in a hit and run accident? What the fuck? Holy shit, man. But are you okay? At least, I mean, I hope you're okay, man. Above all, like, I mean, like, it sucks that the car is fucked, but I just hope that you're okay. Like, you can always get a new car, but kind of sucks. Reddit has more right than you. Oh yeah, no, but because I'll tell you why. Because I feel like the main core changes, it comes from the NetEase side. I will pretty much almost certain that it comes from the NetEase side. I will say, like, whenever, like, from all this time that I've been working with, I feel like, you know, like, Blizzard does you know, they do whatever they can, but they feel more like a messenger. They develop a few things, but it really feels like, and that's what it feels. I'm not saying that's how it is, because in reality, I never been in Blizzard. You know, I don't know exactly, right? But it feels more like they are a messenger, and who is, like, really, you know, pulling the strings. It is the Chinese NetEase side. So I feel like, imagine if I was like the biggest Chinese streamer or content creator, probably I will have a bigger impact than we actually have here. Because but you guys also have to understand, like, we creators, like, we are pretty much like an echo of a certain section of the community, you know. And we try to bring, like, the problems of the community to the devs. Obviously, I'm only gonna bring the ones that I actually also think they are good ideas, right? And that's why I just called the dev guys for Eldon. And obviously, I was kidding, Eldon. Total means the correct. So no meter jewels this time, then. I mean, like, I hope they come at least, like, on the, maybe on the reset, because otherwise I feel like we should riot, man. We absolutely have to riot. China cannot have a mirror jewels day and we don't even have a temple. We can't have that shit happening, you know. We can't have that shit happen. Created our view as marketing. Maybe with, I mean, like, chat. If they really, how can I say this? Like, obviously, whatever happens here between creators and Blizzard, it has to be a win-win situation, right? You know, but I feel like who wins more from me creating content for the game, it is Blizzard at the end of the day, right? Absolutely. And you might say, oh, but they give you the Phantom cosmetic, and I'll say, all right, awesome, but it's like, it doesn't really affect me in any shape or form. Like, I honestly, it's nice, but I don't really care. I could live very well without the cosmetic, right? It's just like, I will still do the same damage, I'll just look a bit worse. I played for a very long time as a free-to-play, and I was fine. China gets everything because they are spending more money. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, they spend way more money.
Michael Yarber super chatted €4.56. I'm fine, bro. Bad seatbelt burn across neck and some bruises.
Oh shit.
Ran off-road downhill into tree.
Ouch. Ouch, man. So yesterday was a mixed emotions for you, Michael. You got a job promotion, and right after the job, you got into a hit and run. Holy shit. But tell me something. Is our insurance gonna cover that shit at least? Because then it's fucked if they don't. The tree always wins? Facts.
Irelaknik super chatted €1.82. Sup all. How's Sunday? It's pouring rain here.
Yo, what's up, Ken? Here it is. The only thing is pouring here in Portugal is my nose, man. It's running wild, man. And in the morning, I like the worst like throat pain, and I stayed like very quiet for a few hours as much as I could, so I could come here and stream for you guys. That's how much you guys mean to me. So I will be running the stream until like pretty much my my throat falls off, and then we're done. So drink honey. I already have a lot of honey today, man. I can only have like so much honey. I got like these cough drops. I'll take them once in a while, like some mint kind of things, you know. My nose has been running for the past 3 months. Holy shit. Maybe it's the pollens. Maybe you'll have some allergies or something. It's pollen season, so. But at this stage, like in my life, I should already be immune to this, man. Insurance will cover it. I'm not gonna look out for the asshole though. Oh, you should, as you should, man. As you should. Like, that's kind of fucked though. Paracetamol and the hot chocolate does the trick for me. I'm having like Brufen, which is like pretty much paracetamol, right? Yo, what's up, Matt? What are the nerfs? Like, do you really want to see, Matt? Because you might want to sit down. You know, you might want to sit down for a second if I really show you. So let me kill this, and I'm just gonna, because like now we have a lot of people here, so I'm gonna run over the nerfs like in 1 second, very quickly. Where the hell are they? Okay, they are here. So, do you guys know Chinese? Didn't you guys learn like Chinese in your school? Don't worry, I got the translator for you. So, first one, I'm just gonna do like a 1 minute thing. The shackle fate, the chains are getting nerfed from 8 yards to 4 yards. As you see here, this is me in the morning with this long ass chain, and this is me the rest of the day with a short chain, right? With the 40 yards. I feel like this is a massive nerf. Big, massive nerf. Then we have here the Ota. The Ota, it is getting nerfed. So they are not nerfing the damage, they are nerfing the ability for you to recharge the Ota damage to the fullest, right? So the first hit is going to be 20% and the next 8 hits is going to be 10%. So it's going to take way longer to just full charge this. And the biggest change here, in my opinion, is that in the past, if you had multiple mobs, pretty much it will just instant stack. But now, even if you are hitting the AoE damage, it only counts as 1. So I feel like this, it is the biggest nerf. Crusader, the Judgment, the fire with the yawning shoulders, the yawning rose shoulders, is getting nerfed from 3 yards to 2 yards, so the circle is gonna be slightly shorter. And the meteor, instead of being 0.5 seconds, is gonna be 0.8 seconds. So Crusaders are also getting nerfs. And this one, if you're a Tempest, hey, rest in peace, brother. Tempest, the Rolling Surf, the Skin Parker instance, it is getting nerfed pretty much from 8 yards to 4 yards. They say here that with this change in the Vigils of Blade, both PvP and PvE are useless. So they say it's gonna be like
Bolesław super chatted €11.88. Long time no see, mate.
Yo, what's up?
My Barb can't catch a break.
Barb cannot catch a break, indeed, brother. I feel you. I feel you. Thank you so much for the 12, brother. We have here the other change is like Golem Necro is also gonna get nerfed on the damage reduction. So instead of like being 50%, it's gonna be 40%. These are the nerfs. Pretty much. Barbarian and Tempest are getting pretty rest in peace, brother. This is good for the game. Only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. I feel like a few changes are okay. Maybe I think like the major issue when I have with nerfs is that nerfs will always feels bad, right? They always feels bad. And I'm always like a person that I would like to see other builds getting a bit buffed. It's just like, okay, imagine this, okay? So let me just like quickly open Paint because I just want to demonstrate something very quickly, right? So this is how I feel. Imagine like this is where like Tempest is right now. Oh my god, this is so bad. Tempest is this good, right? And Wizard is here. Okay, let's pick another call. Wizard is here, for example. So what they are doing is actually they are pushing Tempest to the level of Wizard. Okay, and I think this is not like the right way to actually nerf it, because I feel like this feels terrible for all these Tempest players. Okay, and I could put Tempest, I could put Barbarian, you know, all these classes, they are pretty much just pushing them down to the other classes. And maybe you have here Blood Knight, maybe here you know, like whatever. What I feel like they should do, this will be my approach when it comes to the nerfs, and my take, it is my take, okay? I feel like usually in the middle, it is where the reason is. So buff a bit these classes, you know, buff them a bit, like here, you know, buff them here. Obviously, you're never gonna have a perfect balance, right? But let's imagine in a perfect world, we have a perfect balance, right? So this level here, it is like you buff these small classes, and then you just go and nerf a bit the strongest classes, and you try to come here to a middle ground. That's how I would do personally. I think it is a healthier way, because imagine, instead of nerfing it for 8 yards, from 8 yards to 4, you could have reduced it from 8 yards to 6 yards, you know? And then you go to Blood Knight, you go to Wizard, and you go like to these other classes, and then you will nerf a bit, you know, damage multipliers, maybe cooldowns, maybe like something like that. They did exactly that. How did they do exactly that? Because all I saw was like they are just like nerfing to the ground one of the classes, right? People just did not care and they kept playing the broken classes. People will always play the best classes. That's just how that's like player behavior. You know, that's just how players are. Like, personally, I play any class, right? But imagine this. Imagine I didn't had a lot of time, right, to play. And I want to be the strongest as I can be. Like, why would I actually play a class that sucks when I can play the best one in the game? You know? Wizards are top tier. Wizard is a top tier support. The problem with Wizard is that you are like heavily dependent on your team. Like, you cannot like really win games alone. That's like the only thing. It's not like Barbarian can win games alone, but like the impact that you have is actually bigger. Necro and Monk are broken. Were broken. Tempest was just a... No, there was a time that Tempest was not that hot. Like, whenever we had the helicopter Monk, pretty much like there was not a lot of Tempest running around. Was Monk, Barbarian... yeah, Monk, Barbarian, and what? Wizard is always there because like it's the best support. Necro. But there was a time, then what happened, it was like with a Windwalk, then Tempest started emerging again, and that was kind of cool for you guys. So again, another thing, for example, like I kind of loved that they nerfed the Windwalk, but once again, I didn't agree with the way they did it. I already spoke about this, right? So I feel like here's what I think most of the times. I think they have like the right idea sometimes to adjust like certain classes, but what I don't agree a lot, it is the execution. I think like the execution, a perfect example was like the site build for Necromancer, right? It was exciting for Necromancers to have a new build. And instead of like just adjusting the build, you know what they did? They just fucking killed the build. They just like went to the build and you said, you know what? We're just gonna kill this. And I don't understand why. You know? I just don't understand why. Like, they absolutely had to nerf it a bit because he was kind of broken, but just make the proper adjustment. You didn't have to go and ruin the build the same way as you also didn't had to go and destroy the Windwalk build. Just increase a bit the cooldown of the Windwalk, you know, and that I think will be fine. Remember what they did to Spartusk? You know, they put it like, it was like 9 seconds, and then they put it like 12 seconds, and they said, you know what, this is not enough. 24 seconds. And whenever they did 24 seconds, it kind of killed a bit the build though. But Spartusk, it is so powerful that even with 18 seconds cooldown, it is still strong. Barbarian isn't broken. It's just what the class is supposed to do. No, the main issue with Barbarian is called big whales, because if you have like 100, like 11 or 12,000 resonance as a Barbarian, you're like a god. It's like, it's incredible. It's incredible strong. But if you are like a lower resonance or a mid resonance, something like that, you are pretty fine to below fine. Tempest damage is crazy. I mean, like, I think like this is the only thing that they really okay. Yes, Tempest has like very, very high damage, and I think they should moderate a bit the damage, or they just have to reduce the survivability. So I think that's what they're doing. They are trying to keep the damage of Tempest, and they are trying to reduce a bit the survivability. I feel like that's what they are trying to do. You're like 3k resonance on Barb and I'm just mid at best. Yeah, unfortunately that's how it is. The biggest nerf that ever came to Barb, and the one that I never agree, it was the Undying Rage nerf. I think the Undying Rage, I mean, to be honest, man, I don't give a fuck if they nerf the chains or if they nerf like whatever, but the Undying Rage one I never really understood. It was absolutely ridiculous. So that nerf, it kind of killed all the free-to-play Barbs. Barbarian is fine as low and miss. Yeah, but it's fine. It's not OP, right? So when I say it's fine, it's not like really at that point that is worth to actually go and nerf. But they are nerfing because of like the high tiered Barbs. And the auto damage is only insane for high resonance whales, or if you are like in bronze, you know, or like low tiered. Because like if you're in legend as a low resonance fighting whales, your auto build, like it's as good as this hammer. Okay, like you go to legend tier with your low resonance Barb and you're like, yeah, you won't do any damage, right? The guy, you're gonna be like a mosquito, man. He doesn't. You won't even like break his shield. If you make all the classes the same damage and survivability, NCC, no, they cannot do that, right? They cannot do that. They like classes. They need to maintain their identity, right? And I think that's your point. Otherwise, why we will have classes, right? And I feel like whenever like they nerfed the Undying Rage, they kind of kill like one of the core instances, like core skills of Barb. Rune running, more like instance running. I'm looking for new instances for Monk. Indez had that hammer ready for the project, low res. Yeah. This is actually a famous hammer from like a traditional. There's like a traditional holiday here in Portugal. So you use this hammer and you just go around the streets and you smack them, people like this in the head. It's kind of funny though. We get legendary gear through the towers. Yeah, it's a good place to do. San Juan, exactly. Saint John. How good is Survivor's Bane for nuances? It is pretty good. Usually I do a bit of tower, then I change to the... If I get a bit tired, I do a bit of like, you know, Survivor's Bane. I just keep changing around. Okay, another orange mob. Okay, orange mob, and he didn't give us anything. fuck, I'm getting warm, chat. Holy shit. What in survival Bane is good for answers? Anything specific? No, just do them. Just play Survivor's Bane. And then you're gonna have like a lot of things going into your mailbox. Regarding tower farm, allow a salvager pet for the job. You know why I don't think they allow that, Joaquin? Is mainly because of bots. I really believe that is because of the bots. Because like people will just be running like bots in the tower. At least that's like my guess, right? I can't wait for the new good answers for Demon Hunter. Oh man, maybe like 2026, bro. I think in 2026 we might see like a new viable build for Demon Hunter. That being said, like the class is still pretty fun to play. It's like I will say like every class it is pretty fun to play. You know, in this game. Waiting on Druid, oh my god. I will 100% be a Druid. And I hope they don't fuck it up, man. I really hope they don't. I hope they make it as good as it can be. Posted the video. I mean like it's like 60 million. It's like 20 million per month. I feel like most of like the money comes out of like Asia. I kind of wanted to see like how much, because like the thing is we just got like a major you know like how gacha games they work. They have like insane drops of like whenever they have a very powerful character or a very hot character in that month, in that banner, specific banner, they do a lot of money. And that just happened now for Diablo Immortal, right? Like we had a crazy banner with a Colossus gem, and I wonder how much money Colossus just gave DI. All my answers box are stacking for it. Yeah, as you should, man. Just save it. Just save it for the level 800. That's a good idea, man. And the main reason why they have been giving us more Mirror Jewels events, don't really think that it is because they love the player base, okay? It's because every time they run a Mirror Jewels, there's always a bunch of people that, oh my god, I don't have the 10 crests. What should I do? Oh my god, let me call my bank. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. You know, like, we're gonna be honest here, right? Like, we all know why they are running so many, like, these monthly these monthly Mirror Jewels almost. Because in the first few years of the game, from what I understood, there was like 1 Mirror Jewels every year, right? I think that's what it is, right? 1 a year. Personally, I love it. Okay, like for me, just keep running them. Just keep running them. But it used to be on the anniversary before. After the second year, we didn't know that event. Yeah, after the second year, then they started adding more and more and more. They probably like realized that, man, we make so much fucking money running Mirror Jewels. Why don't we run these every month? You know? Yeah, can you guys imagine like this dude in the office having like this idea? Like looking at the spreadsheet, at like the profits, and just coming up with this idea. I can see that happening. So be smart and always keep your 10 crests. Okay, always keep. Whenever you have 20, you can do your run. But besides that, be patient. Be patient. Or be rich. You know, be patient or be rich. Either way. Maybe I'll go projectiles. But I was actually not expecting these nerfs though. Well, these nerfs, they kind of came out of the blue. I was not really expecting, and I was also not expecting them to like, you know, start leaking everything, man. If the dates are known, no one will spend the money. They will all keep the crest to the exact date. No, but that's why I say, Dreamson, that always keep 10 crests with you no matter what. You know, just imagine that those 10 crests, they don't exist on your bag. You know, just think they don't increase. Yo, Alex. Holy moly! Subscribe for 6 months. Thank you so fucking much, man. Thank you, brother. How are you doing today, man? Okay, I wanna ask you guys something. From the nerfs, who do you think is the biggest loser? Okay, I'm gonna pull here. I'm gonna ask you guys something. How do we do this poll? Who is the biggest loser on the nerfs? Barbarian? Tempest? Okay, like I think the Crusader is fine, right? I am kinda curious, chat. I am kinda curious. Who is the biggest loser? You guys remember like that? There was a program in the States that was like the biggest loser, and the goal was like the guy that will lose more weight will win. And then they will make like these 6 months or 2 years after the show, and they will be fat again. And there is a very simple reason about it, right? It's because like whenever they go back, if you ever read like the Atomic Habits or The Power of Habits, you'll understand like why those people became like fat once again. It's just because like you know, they changed the environment, and then in that environment they were like all in to lose weight. But once they got out and they are like you know, back in their house and all these things, all the old bad habits kick in. Let's go there. Survivor's Bane is so much fun. I just wish I had more variety. Yeah, they need to add a few more things. They need to do with Survivor's Bane, but I don't think they will. But I think they need to do what exactly they did with Fractured Plains, that they just tackled that event as a problem, and then they just make it so much better, right? So with this being said, because I think like Survivor's Bane in such a good state that most people like it, I think that 100% they should focus their attention in, for example, Trial of the Hordes. I think right now Trial of the Hordes, it is man, it is pretty sad. I kind of hate to do it. Low-key, I kind of hate to do it. We need endless mode in Survivor's Bane. Oh, that will be like a very easy win, right? Very easy win. And I don't know if they will actually need a lot of like developing. But why I don't think they're gonna do that like right now is because probably what will happen, people will just come up like with a super OP builds and they will just like AFK farm. Yo, Ezekiel, what's up, man? Oh man, I need another. I need to get some water, man. I'm sorry, chat. If you guys are hearing my sniffs and all these things from the microphone, I apologize. You can AFK farm slowly with slow and steady. Yeah, you just leave it in the corner or something, right? Yo, what's up, Cody? You got your Razer laptop today? Let's fucking go, man. Congratulations, buddy. I'm happy for you. Hopefully, in the next weeks, I'll also be able to come here on the stream and say, boys, we got it. We got the new PC, man. On Monday, I'll go to the store, man. I'm gonna speak with the fucking lady. Did you play Warcraft 3? Of course. Ready to work. Of course I did. What do you mean? I played the Warcraft. I think I played Warcraft 2 and 3, and also not the Reforged, the Frozen Throne. I used to play a lot of like those games. Thanks. No more blue screens. Yeah, blue screens are a pain in the ass, man. I've been dealing with them for a while. Every time you guys need some inspiration to work, just remind yourself how it was. How you would put those minions ready to work. And they go like, get the wood. Warcraft 3 custom maps were such a good time. It was a fun time though. I didn't go like, I know the other day there was like on Twitch these big like Warcraft 3 tournaments that there was also like Tyler 1, Soda Poppin, and a bunch of like other streamers, and they were playing. Like there was like, there is this massive content creator for the Warcraft 3 that is a Grow Geek or something like that. I don't know his name. And it was I mean, it was kind of nostalgic to see. I saw it for a while. It was fun. Yo, what's up, Justify? How you doing today, man? I'm still waiting for my Starforge PC with the RTX 80. Man, dude. How long is that gonna take? What is like the delivery time for them? Imagine if one day we get sponsored by Starforge PCs. I mean, right now we don't need it, but you never know for the future, right? I mean, I'd rather take the money from like a company than from anyone else, right? Four weeks? 4 weeks is not that bad though. So that's what, like that's what, probably like a $3.5, $6,000 PC, maybe a bit more, or no? It's a big one, bigger one. We're gonna go a bit lower budget than that, you know. After tax, 4.2k. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yo, what's up, Josh? How you doing today? By the way, I actually I forgot to put my boy Baldy's Lab on the Wall of Legends. So we have the new April Wall of Legends. Let me go here. I'm gonna put also Alex. Alex Creek. That came with a 6 months. And Bolislav. There it is. The legends joining once again. Yeah, I changed to Monk. Pretty much like Tempest just lost once again. We are trying to farm. Like if you're wondering why I'm in Survivor's Bane, we're just like trying to farm like the new assets so we can go to do some PvP. That's like the main reason. And in the meantime, like we're chilling and talking. By the way, do you guys think like Diablo Immortal is making 20 million a month? $20 million a month. Let me just see something. Let me see the Gacha gaming revenue of March. Let me just see here. How does that value compete? So this will put Diablo Immortal. There's no fucking way, chat. No. Like, you're telling me that Diablo Immortal makes more money than Wandering Waves? Arc Knights? Nah, bro. Nah. I don't know, man. I don't know. That feels kind of sus, though. 80% from China? I don't know. Naruto Mobile. All those games that with the popular anime IPs. I'm not a huge fan. Never played those things. Usually I always play like original IPs or something like that. You guys back in the day, you were asking me to play like the solo leveling Arise. Because everyone was so horny about like the solo leveling series. Vigils of Blades tonight? Yeah, I'll have to remember that. Is it in 1 hour? When is Vigils? In 1 hour, right? I cannot forget about that. Pokemon TGC. Man, Pokemon is... It's crazy. The game... That game is so bad. It's so bad. I'm sorry. But if you play Pokemon TGC Pocket... I couldn't get past the tutorial, the 20 minutes. It was actually terrible. I think people just played for to open the packs, man. Like they do in real life. Things are different in EU. In my place, I buy a PC in parts from the store and then put it on my PC. No need to wait for days. No, but that's because you know what to do, right? Like, I don't want to risk it, you know, because I know that I'm not like the right person. I also want them, because I'm gonna use also like the same case and all these things. I want them to clean the fans, clean the PC, install Windows 11, because I am still running with a Windows 10, and Microsoft is actually gonna stop supporting Windows 10. So I think it is time for me to probably go and upgrade it. Groby. Yeah, Groby. That's the one. Fuck it. Why is that bad? No, I'm not gonna go Linux because there's a lot of like, I don't want to deal like with incompatibilities, right? I just go Windows because I know on Windows everything just works. Everything is compatible. If there was like one other machine that I will go besides Windows, will probably gonna be Mac. I used Mac for like very many years, while I was used to do the design full time. Never had the issue. Never had the issue. Linux is far better. I feel like it is better for those people that understand, right? I just you have to understand. I just don't want to. I just don't want to deal with shit, you know. Because if it doesn't work, I don't know how to solve it, and I'm someone that I get like very stressed whenever I have like technical issues. So that's why I said like Apple used to work perfect for me. I just buy that shit works, and that was it, right? I'm very bad at troubleshooting technical issues, because I just get fucking stressed. However, inside the games, I am very good at it. So and to be honest, like, does it really matter nowadays if it is like Windows or Linux or whatever? I feel like as long as you have a good machine, anything will work on it. Are you using the big pipe heat or the water cooling on your PC? I have water cooling. Yeah. Oh, mystery legendary items, nice. Okay, let's kill this guy. We're done, so. Mac is trash when it comes to third-party downloads. Mac, it's not for third-party downloads. It's not for gaming. It's just like mainly a working tool. If you are, for example, if you are a casual person, if all you do is like browse, open Word, Excel sheets, or you are like a designer or you video editor or something like that, Mac is a working force. Like, it works extremely well. That doesn't mean like Windows doesn't work, obviously, and I want to get it like I'm serious, to be honest, man. Like, I don't want to get into these fucking, you know, Windows versus Mac or iPhone versus Android. It's so old school. Like, who gives a fuck nowadays, right? Okay, how many legendary items we got? Okay. Wait, did I only get 2? No way. Wait, how many legendaries do I have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me see if we got like some new instances. Is Tempest better DPS than Demon Hunter? Yes, absolutely. I never had a PC yet, not sure if better to build or get pre-built. If you don't know what you're doing, there's only 2 options, right? Or you do what I did, and I went to talk with people that they know how to build PCs, and you get your own, or you go with the safe choice and you just buy a pre-built, you know, so you don't have to worry. The good thing about buying a pre-built is like you don't have to, you paid like some extra, but you don't have to deal with some bullshit problems, right? Oh boy! All right, we got here a nice chess piece. Beneficial effect. Sadly, there is no. Man, there was no. What do you call? Wild power. Oh, this dropped. Okay, nice, I guess. Yo, what's up, Jagger? How you doing today? I'm not doing that hot. I'm quite sick, but you know, no days off, chat. No days off. So in the morning before I made that video, oh my god, I was literally in pain while speaking. Now I'm quite better. I'm slightly better. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Okay, I'm completely lost. What I want to do in the bags? Okay, I just lost. Yeah, I'm gonna put 42 then willpower. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna use this one, and then I'm gonna use this one. A bit more combat rating. Putting food on the table. Damn right, boy. Damn right. The pre-built with warranty is a peace of mind. Yeah, that's also like true, right? That's also that's why I also get it from this store, because I'm gonna have some guarantee. So if the PC gets fucked, you know, I just go to them. Yeah, I'm playing Monk. It's quite fine. Mac is for designers, coding, hipsters, marketing zombies, and edit audio and videos. Yeah, exactly. And I will say also like some. So for example, my mom, she's a teacher, right? For many years, she used to have like she will always buy these very like mid low tier like windows, and it usually always gave her a lot of problems. And one day I just said, like, I had a friend of mine, he was trying to sell this Mac Air, and I told my mom, hey, this guy is selling this Mac Air for like very fucking cheap, like, you don't want it? And since then I never had any issues, man. Never had any issues. I used to have to go to be with her to fix, to be, you know how it is, man. If you know about computers, you will always be the IT guy of the family, right? And you know, people see you playing, you know, people see you on the PC, but all we're doing is playing video games. We're not like here solving tech issues, right? But yet all my family, they think I'm some kind of like IT genius. So every issues that they have regarding IT, printers, cell phones, whatever, they always go ask me to solve it. And I do what any person does. I just go to Google, right? The IT magician, exactly. I go to Google and I try to solve it. It's quite insane. But yeah, that's part of my life, man. For BGs, better to go with 2 stats or 3 stats. 2 stats, especially if you're like low resonance. 42 then willpower. That's the best. They be calling out about a broken fridge. I hope they don't. That I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. It's alright, it's alright. We got this, guys. We got this. If now the bomb guys, they come, I'm dead. Monk is like, is so bad, bro. So bad at this. What is considered mid resonance to high? Above like 6,000. Above 6,000 is mid resonance nowadays. In the past, it used to be less, but you know, as they keep increasing the resonance cap. So I will say between like 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is like low resonance. 4 to probably 8, it is like mid resonance, and 8 above is like high to like mega high. Can you help me with my program? Oh man. And no, Daniel, like what the thing was like, oh my god, I have these pop-ups that kept appearing on my screen. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Why they keep appearing? I hope you feel better ASAP in this. My mom just makes me lemon with ginger, chicken breast soup with onions, broccoli, spinach, and carrots, and I feel better eventually. Yeah, I'm in the process of that. Today, I already had some ginger lemon tea, and it kind of helped. I'll probably have a bit more later on. What about below 1000 resonance? I mean, that's low resonance, right? 0 to 4000 is low resonance. No cap, not capping the weekly legendary is the best decision that they took. Not capping the weekly legendary. I don't think that was ever a cap though. But yeah. Otherwise it'll be painful. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I think I was playing some DMCA music. Okay, I'm fucked. All right, it's fine. Minus 40 euros, chat. Minus 40 euros from the AdSense. There's a soft cap. There's a soft cap on the day, but it never stops really dropping. So which is good. There is no cap, there is diminished returns. That's the better way to say. I've been going fortitude and strength. Yeah. I mean, like, strength is not bad. I mean, fortitude and strength is really good for PvE though, but not really for PvP. It goes minus 90. I mean, like, it usually goes around like 1 an hour, 1 or 2 an hour, I'll say. But that's why, like, you should like keep changing what you do. For example, if you farm a lot like open world, then if you go to tower, you have like, there's a different drop rate inside the tower. Then you go to survivor's bane, is another like drop rate. So I feel like it kind of changed. But if you're just like doing open world or AFK farming, you will see like a big drop after a few hours though. All right. This is looking good. I think I'm gonna be able to do this one. I just need a few more skeleton mages. And we shall be fine. The skeleton mages are pretty powerful. Yo, Wang, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. We're enjoying our Sundays, trying to farm like a few answers here for the monk, getting him ready to do some PvP, having some fun. I don't think I'll need many more. I think I still need like 2 or 3 answers for the PvP one. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's what it matters. When the mirror jewels, I mean, the rumor was that gonna be today, but we didn't have it today, so I don't know, man. Oh my god. Wait. Holy shit, chat. Ah, dude. Being sick fucking sucks, man. Let me tell you that. Holy shit. It kind of blows, though. I saw another dude on YouTube said crafting 2 legendaries. Legendary gems using Tarlic Pearl. Just use 4 instead of 40. This is no longer possible. What? Is crafting 2? Like, I think like maybe a very old thing. I mean, you never want to use your Tarlic Pearls for anything except 5 stars. For nothing. Nothing. So, a lot of people were asking me about like the Modern Skull, if they should use it or not. No, absolutely don't use like your Tarlic Pearls for the Modern Skull. It's just like, just replace it with a Spectral Glass if you didn't get the copies. It crafted Modern Skull. Oh my god, what a stupid dude. Yeah, you can craft it with it, but don't do that. So if you don't know how to do it, please don't do it. Modern Skull used to be a gem that came out like whenever there was like the Warcraft event. You can still get the Modern Skull. So you already need to have the Modern Skull. You can buy it or it can drop on the Elder Rifts. And to get like a few more copies, you can use Tarlic Pearls on the jeweler to upgrade it. But please never do that. If you didn't get it at the time, don't get it now. You know, I can show you guys what he's talking about. But you cannot craft other 2-star gems. You can only craft Modern Skull. Or can you also craft other ones with? Maybe you can. Because like I never used it, so now I'm kind of confused. I know you can for the Modern Skull. I don't know if you can, for example, for the Mother's Lament. Sounds painful to craft 2 stars with pearls. Yeah, it's a super bad decision. Should never do it. Because like eventually, even in a long term, you will replace a 2-star with a 5-star, or that 2-star with a better 2-star. You know what I'm saying? So 2 stars with time, they will get power creeped. Either you're gonna change for a 5-star or a better 2-star. You know, that's just how it is. It takes pretty long to get 40. Yeah, that's why you should always save it, right? You should save it and then use a Blood-Soaked Jade on the Running Consequence. Like, those like very good gems. Okay, look at the machine guns, man. Now we got like I call these wizards like the machine gun. I think we just won. We just won the game. All we need is to have these guys. They say a game called Throne and Liberty looks good. I mean, for me personally, it doesn't look that great. I'm not like a huge fan of like these Chinese MMOs, you know. They always look like slightly clunky to me. I don't like the UI. I prefer like a different kind of like art style, you know. Baldur's Gate 3 I never played. People say it's like really good. Sea of Thieves I also never played. I also never understood. FIFA, I will never play the chat. I have like literally trauma with FIFA, man. I used to, whenever I was a kid, man, like all my friends used to play FIFA all the time. I hated it, man. I wanted to play other shit. No. Mihai, you changed to Barb. I'm enjoying to play, and the Blizzard decides to nerf it. Probably it's not gonna affect you a lot. You know, like just enjoy the class regardless. You know. In PvE, nobody's using the Ota build any longer. You know, so like those nerfs, they mainly only affect, to be honest, PvE, PvP. You know. So if you mainly only do PvP, you're gonna be fine. You're using it? I mean, like, if you like it, it still works. It's still pretty good. But like the meta kind of evolved, you know, into like the demo shot one. Because it's just like it does slightly more damage, and it's just like way easier to play. You don't have to be spamming, you know, the same button over and over. They can nerf the class, but they cannot nerf the user. Yeah, it's like, man, like if you still like really like one certain class, like just keep playing it, you know. Personally, for me, I play every class and I try to always enjoy myself in whatever that I can. Obviously, I have a soft spot for Barbarians. But the reality is, like, I've not been playing as much Barbarian. Like, I really enjoyed Inferno 5, by the way. Barbarian was pretty fun. I really enjoy, like, the demo shout meta in PvE. But in PvP, man, like, it's still the same. It was still the same shit, man. You know? So, I didn't do, like, a lot of PvP with the Barb, though. I'm gonna go at least for the GTA 6. I'll probably try GTA 6. I'll have to see. I haven't played GTA since like San Andreas, man. I played Vice City, I played San Andreas, and then I never played any GTA after that. You main Blood Knight, nothing can hurt me. There's nothing to nerf in the first place. Well, that's true, man. If you are already in the bottom, you cannot go below that, right? I think eventually we're gonna see a rise up of like the Blood Knight. I don't know when, but I think we will. I think like in maybe in 1 year, Blood Knight is gonna be good and Tempest is gonna be shit. Also, we gotta have Druid added to the meta, so I think that's gonna shake up things a bit. You know, I think it will shake up the meta quite a bit. Oh fuck, this is rough. Today, there is like a huge match in Portugal. Like the two big... Okay, there's 3 big teams, okay? And there's like 2 of those 3 big, Benfica and Porto, are playing. So I'm probably gonna watch with my family today, the big match. Oh, there was Manchester United, Manchester City playing. Wait a minute. How did he go? How did he go? How did he go? No goals? 0-0? What? I mean, this is not bad for Manchester United, though. It's not bad for them. So Ruben Amorim, the coach of Manchester United, used to be the coach of my club, Sporting. So that's why I still follow. I follow a bit of like Manchester United. I kind of want him to do good in it, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's real. The team is really bad, man. It's really bad. The players itself and the team, except like Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes like really carries Manchester United like a lot. Most of the matches is like him that scores or him that goes and like does like this incredible. Bring back Ronaldo to Manchester United. Man, you know what? I never understood why Manchester United removed Ronaldo. I never understood. The dude was the highest, he had the most goals, and yet that bald piece of shit of a coach that I don't even know the name, he benched Ronaldo and he kicked him out of the team. His ego? I don't think his ego. I don't think it was ego. I think it was like it was something else. I think it was something else. Tang Heng. Yeah, exactly. The baldy. That was Alex Ferguson. No. Alex Ferguson is a third, man. Is a no. Oh, the coach ego. Okay, yeah. I think so. I never understood like that coach, man. That coach always, you know what, you know like those kind of people, man, you look at them and they look like assholes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you look at me and you think I'm an asshole, right? But you know, there are these people that you look at them and they look like absolute assholes. And he just looked like one. I'm sorry, but he did. Other than Bruno, the whole man squad is shit, to be fair. Oh, absolutely. No, but you know what? The best, I think like the best Manchester United player, it is the goalkeeper. Oh my god, fuck me. What I call him the banana. I don't know his name. Is it something like banana? Onana, right? Onana banana, something like that. Oh my god, he's terrible, chat. He's so bad. It's like Guardiola. They benched the superstar to get the team better, but Guardiola actually gets results. Oh no, Guardiola, like you cannot even put Guardiola in the same bag as the baldy man. All right, like Guardiola, it is probably top 5 coaches ever. You know, we can actually not even compare. You know what? You guys remember Mourinho? Jose Mourinho. Man, he fell off so bad, man. He fell off so fucking bad, man. Oh my god, I love him. I like he was the man. Back in Chelsea day, Porto, Chelsea, he was the fucking man though. He was literally the special one. But he went from special one to, I don't even know. What do we call nowadays, man? Like that's like one of the biggest fall off that I saw. And I know he's Portuguese and I actually still like him, but I gotta admit, man, it just doesn't have it anymore. He just doesn't have it anymore. Yo, what's up, JJ? Thank you for the sub, man. I mean, they don't want to bring big players as figures, but they want the team to be the star. I mean, but every team needs a star, you know? Like, I know what you're trying to say, and that's like the ideal world. But in every team, there will always be a star, right? It's just part of it. It's just part of it. There's always going to be someone that gonna need to put the weight on the shoulders, you know? Whenever like the team is in a rough spot, you will believe that that guy will solve it, you know? Your favorite Portuguese player is Ruben Neves. Oh, he's really good. Really good. Football changed a lot since Mourinho days. Yeah, I think Mourinho didn't adapt very well though. And then he just lost. Like but you know, I don't know if you guys follow. Like whenever there was Guardiola in Barcelona, and then we had Mourinho on Real Madrid, and we had Messi versus Ronaldo. Oh my fucking god, that was like peak fucking football. Those were the days, man. Just like Messi and Ronaldinho making Barca what it is today. Man, Barca has like that kid, Damiala or something like that, right? Fuck, man. The kid, holy sheesh, is gonna be a big player though. El Clásicos used to be crazy. Yeah, I don't think like nobody really cares much any longer, except like maybe the Spanish people. It doesn't have like the same international projection as it used to have. Fellow legends, we have to somehow convince Indez to climb all the way to the top 20 to the top of FIFA 25 leaderboards. Oh, okay, but okay, isn't like FIFA nowadays like pay to win? Isn't like pay to win nowadays? Like if I want to be top, I'll probably never be. You know, I was never like a huge like football player. Like playing FIFA. The world just doesn't give a F like in those days. Yeah, I think so. I think it has to do with media projection, right? The thing like Messi and Ronaldo, they had like this international reach. You know, everyone used to watch that because people didn't... Okay, people wanted to watch Real Madrid and Barca, but what they really wanted to watch was the best two players in the world going ahead with each other, right? That's why people were watching those games. It was Messi versus Ronaldo. That's why as soon as Messi left Barca became shit. Yeah, it took a while for them to recover, right? Now they are coming back. Now they are coming back like with this new generation. FIFA guys will be legendary. Is there even guides for FIFA? What the fuck? But tell me, isn't FIFA like now pay to win? or you can become top as a free to play? Because don't you have to play and win to get points, then get the boosters, to get the players? It is pay to win? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's kind of sad, though. That's kind of sad. It's like every game nowadays became pay to win. Even FIFA, bro. Even FIFA. A sports freaking game became pay to win. It's like Pokemon cards with players. All right, so you get the cards, then you can put the cards in your team, and then you can play with them, right? Like heroes, like a hero collector kind of game, right? Is that right? Is like Genshin Impact in a way? Like you get the euros. Okay. Sweating online is a big skip. Yeah. The only game that I sweat is like Rite of Exile. Beyond those, I never really sweat a lot in other games. And like, to be fair, it's just like this. I kind of become a bit numb whenever like a game is it's just like if it has like a pay to win factor, I don't feel like I really want to sweat a lot, you know, because I know that another guy will sweat less just because he has more money than me, you know. But if I feel like everyone is on the same playing field, then I don't mind sweat. I think it's fun. I don't even know why I got the sentries, man. Once I get a PC, I want to try the WoW PvP. I used to be really good at World of Warcraft PvP, man. Like, I used to be top in Europe. I used to play Hunter, Shadow Priest, and Retri Paladin. But I don't think, like, back then I was young, man. I was young. I had a lot of like dexterity with my fingers. I had like so many fucking key bindings. I used to play with like 40 key bindings, man. It was insane. I don't think I have it in me. I'm too old, chat. I'm too old for that shit now. Your son is obsessed with FIFA. I can barely get him off the damn game, but yet we are German, so yeah, like whenever I was a kid, I used to play FIFA all the time, to a point that I got a bit sick. I feel like then I grew up, and I just started to play other games, you know. Everything has a face. I feel like, for example, FPS are also a type of game that you know, youngsters like really like. You know, Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty is more like for the maybe millennials, but Counter-Strike and all these things, you know. Valorant is so popular, so freaking popular. I haven't played a FIFA game in like 10 years. I was addicted to it. I used to build my player from 0 to legend. Now I just don't care. Yeah, because also like maybe, you know, you just went to a different phase of your life that maybe you're not as excited for football as you used to be, you know. It's just part of it. And as your WoW fans want you back, oh my god, you know, talking about that, I have still a set of group of friends, like these 3 or 4 dudes, that they still play WoW. After, I mean, I stopped playing at the end of the Wrath of the Lich King, right? How many years was this? So Wrath of the Lich King was in 2008. Then Cataclysm came, and that's when I stopped. No, Cataclysm, the normal one. So yeah, I stopped playing. Oh my god, I stopped playing a bit earlier than this, probably like in the summer. I think I started playing in the summer of 2010. So we are in what, 2025? After 15 years, these dudes, they still play World of Warcraft, and once in a while they still call me to play. Like every year I get like hey, you want to try the new expansion? You know, every time there is a new expansion, they always want, you know, Uncle Indez to go back. I feel like I just don't have it in me, man. It's just like I had my World of Warcraft phase. If there is one thing that I will play, probably like Warcraft. World of Warcraft Classic will be nice. But I already did it. I already played. I don't want to play WoW. I will play World of Warcraft 2 though. There I'll play. But I can't really imagine, you know, spending like all your life and only playing one game. That's insane. That's insane to me, you know. EverQuest was the GOAT. I never played EverQuest, but I've heard like very good things. Hopefully WoW PvP isn't pay to win. No, it's not really that pay to win. I mean, you can buy gold and no, because like PvP gear, one thing that they do good is like there's two different types of gear. There is the PvE one and there's the PvP one. So for you to have the best gear into PvP, you need to be really good at PvP, you know? So you do PvP to get the gear for PvP, basically. What was my main? So my main in World of Warcraft was classic, was a dwarf hunter, male hunter, which was the OG Indez. Okay, I was a kid. Then in Burning Crusade, I decided to make a night elf female shadow priest. He was called Siriana. That was the name. And I also played with my hunter. Okay, so I used to play like two characters. And in Wrath of the Lich King, I made a new character. He was a Retribution paladin. Wait, no, was a Draenei female Retribution paladin. Yeah. And I was so good at it. After quitting World of Warcraft, I went back to play Classic. You went to the nostalgia. I played a bit of Classic. Was fun. I got like this warrior, orc warrior, to level 60, and then I quit. I think the name Siriana used to be because of I think there was a movie or something that came at that time. Never got into WoW. Maybe that's a good thing. You know what? If you never did, now is not the time, man. I don't think the game it is that great nowadays. It's just like the right term is like World of Warcraft just became like too bloated. You have to understand, if you start now, you have like 25 years. No, how many years? When was the classic release date? When was the class release date? No, vanilla. WoW vanilla. So it was in 2024, right? In 2024, this game was released. So you got like 21 years of bloated stuff. It feels like almost impossible to catch up, you know? We got Rite of Exile. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Let me get ready for that. I'm gonna be honest, man. Usually I don't really care at all about the guild stuff, man. I don't, man. I just don't care. I know that a lot of people, they love the guild stuff here. For me, I just do it because of like the rewards. I just hate the fact of like the fact that we have like fixed times and having like this fight on Sunday. For me, it is like it's like in the beginning of my dinner time. It is very, very annoying.
Glad to be of service, my friend.
Your guild is just you and your alt? I mean, then you have like the two best players in the world, right? Right there.
We have the finest goods the world over. New goods arrive all the time.
All right, so I think I have to go with the helicopter. I don't have any other PvP build. I think this will have to do for now. You know? Manchester United paid for all the stars and I can't stand them. Are those all stars? Man, I feel like it's like just bad hiring process. They just hired like the wrong people. Okay, we are having like very bad luck. Very bad luck, chat. Yeah, I think I will have to go with the old build. I don't have anything else. Probably this won't work well, but that's what we got. Yo, Gergely, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the sub. Okay. At least now I got like way better runes than the last time I played with Monk. Like way better gear. Runes here, movement speed. All right. So I guess we're gonna save this. Gonna use this one. Chat, it's time.
Helicopter, helicopter.
There it is. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's time. Let me also change here to the good gear. I'm just putting my evasion gear. I don't even know if you're gonna have like people to play with, but you never know. You never know, right? All right. Bro, my gear is a banger. It is an absolute banger. Here we put the Vox. So look at this, chat. Look. We have 4 out of 4 evasion rating. We have 4 out of 4 whenever we evade. We get 20% shield. And we have 2 out of 4 whenever we get a shield, we get 50% damage reduction. That's something right there. We're very powerful right now. So I don't know if this works. Probably doesn't work any longer, this build, but It is what it is. Oh wait. I forgot to do. Oh my god, we forgot to do the assembly. Is assembly gone already? Oh, tell me it's not gone already. Oh, dude, come on. What did they nerf here on the helicopter though? I'm not as fast as I used to be though. No assembly on Sunday. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I almost forgot about that. Almost forgot about it. Okay, chat. We're waiting. We're just waiting here. Can I do something? Did you ever use to what? To run Hammerdings on close BN? Okay, you gotta translate what you mean, Chase. D2 GSP. I don't know what that fucking means, bro. Diablo 2? Because I never played Diablo 2. I think I played it as a kid, but I never like really I don't remember. I never played it seriously as a teenager, as an adult. Which I kind of regret, and I think like in the future I will probably go and do that. You know? I think I'll do Diablo 1, and I think I'll do Diablo 2. How good do you guys think I will do in those games? Whenever we have the new computer, I will do that. It's a JavaScript front end on the game that you could code or your own bots. I never use bots, so I don't know about that. Anything that has to do with cheating and all these things, I don't know. I just never like really understood like why would I put a bot playing for me whenever I don't know. I just like was always very weird for me. I mean, if you're using a bot to make money, that I can understand. You know, that I can understand. You know, you're like you're paying for the bots, you're paying for the account, and then you're gonna make some gold or something. That it makes sense to me. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got like also not only I'm with fever, running nose, and the throat pains. I got like this massive blister, man, between my gum and my teeth. Oh my god, it's crazy. They say Diablo 2 is the best Diablo. Yeah, because it's like I don't know. It's the game that actually created the whole genre, right? If you are playing Path of Exile today, Last Epoch, Diablos, and all these things, it's pretty much thanks to Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. They literally just created the ARPG genre. Wanna check like let me see. I just wanna get like very lost here. I wanna get very lost. Okay, we already checked these out. I really don't believe this for a second. $60 million in 3 months. I don't know. Maybe a commitment. What is the commitment? Oh, there's your boy. There's your boy right there. While doing survive, can you play? So that's how you guys watch my stream on the phone. You just put like the pop-up, and then you're gaming. There was like someone here. They also took a screenshot. I think it was CB. Nah, I won't be able to find it. We don't have a lot of good reacts today, man. We gotta find like more reacts. We already did these as well. Already did these. Did this one as well. These are maybe I'm not gonna do it. Warm salt water wash, mouthwash. I use like the Extril, you know, like the mouth washer. My wife also got it, so I think that maybe it was something that we ate. I don't know what, because we actually been eating like very healthy. So I'm on the defense. You watch on the PC and play on the phone? Oh, that's interesting. How do you type? Oh, so you put in the phone and then you type and you pick up the phone again? Tell me, does Diablo 2 use WSD or mouse movement? I think it's mouse movement. I think pretty much all ARPGs before like 2024 they all use mouse movement. Mouse movement you can get used to very easily. It's not a big of a deal because like you still use like the two hands. One is for your spells and for your potions, and the other one is for the movement. But I understand what you mean. Like WASD, it is just more comfortable, but it just became a thing very recently. I think Diablo 4 was the first game, or one of the first games in the RPGs at putting like the WASD. Oh fuck me, chat. Oh, I gotta take my temperature after the stream. I think he rised up a bit while streaming. Checked score. I have 3 minutes. In general, holy moly! This is true commitment right here, chat. Split screen, one Diablo Immortal, the other. I didn't even know that you could actually do this. I didn't even know. You must rest and forget streaming. No. We listen. We're gonna stream. Maybe after these we're gonna bail, but we gotta put bread on the table, Josh. That's how it is. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the war. I just watched the Nerf video. Rip Auto Chains. I know, brother. Rest in peace, man. Hopefully we're gonna have something better coming. That'll be good. Yellow Gatorade. No, I don't do like those sports drinks. I don't do like you know, I don't do Monster, Red Bull, or like I don't know any of that shit, man. I feel like you know, for example, right now, you guys know Prime, the Logan Paul and KSI drink that all these kids are drinking. It's crazy. He actually came to Portugal. I took a picture the other day. It's on the supermarkets now. First, they are very expensive, and second, if you're a kid and you think you need like an energy drink, bro, just wait until you're fucking 30 or 40. You're probably gonna be with I don't know, doing TRT. You know, you're gonna do like some fucking steroids. Because I remember when I was a kid, I never had any energy problems, and I think I'm still fine right now. Obviously, I get tired easier, but I'm still young. Get ready, is that electrolyte? No, but the thing is, like, I don't want to put that in my body. You know, I'm fine. You know, I will take the water, normal water, and I'm like a plant, man. That's all I need. That's all I need. So they said that I have to enter in the last 30 seconds or something. So we're just gonna wait a bit more, and then we're gonna go here with our
Helicopter, helicopter.
Uh,
Paracopter, paracopter.
I am taking medicine. I am. I mean, I want to get like healthy as fast as I can, right? No sugar virgins, if anything. No, it's like this. Personally, if I can have water, I'll just have water, right? Like, why do I need to go out of my way and have like sodas or these things, you know? Whenever I was a kid, I used to be bro. I used to play WoW. I used to like drink sodas and Coke all the time. Pizza, lasagna. Oh, dude. That's why I was fat as fuck, man. I was such a ugly fat teenager, man. Jesus Christ. Those were like literally the dark times. If you guys ever saw the World of Warcraft episode on South Park, and you guys, you know how they were whenever they started playing and now they became after like that big grind of like the 99,000 porks. I'm having that, Victor, but I'm not putting salt. With the salt, it feels like very disgusting. I was just like putting ginger instead. Ginger, honey, lemon. Come on, man. At least let's hope that we're gonna have a good fight. Wait, there is nobody inside? Okay. I guess everyone is waiting. Two minutes. And then we're good to go. This was, in my opinion, my favorite build until now for Monk. It was so fun. You know? This was absolutely the GOAT. The GOAT, man. Come on, Jesus Christ. Are you guys also getting ready for the war? All right, let's go in. All right, what are we gonna take? I'm gonna take the stone. The stone is pretty OP in my opinion. It's pretty OP. Oh, wait! What is happening? Okay. They have 78 players. We have 73. Nice. Can we get more? Oh, we don't have a lot of players though. Okay, 74. I think we're gonna be like undernumbered. All right, let's go. I don't know if we are supposed to win or not. I hope so. Okay, I'm on the defense, so... Okay, we stunned them. Yeah, yes, sir. You saw? That stun right there? Easy, 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 easy. Okay, big damage. Okay. There it is, chat. And you guys say that Monk is no bueno. Okay. Easy. I don't know what this guy is trying to do, though. Whatever he's trying to do is not working, though. We're gonna bring the helicopter meta back.
Halfway to victory.
Are we gonna win this? I mean, all I need is to be here. On the defense. Alright, we kill this. Ooh, ooh. Okay, maybe I should not have done this. Ooh, I should not have done that. But you know what? I was holding them back.
An ally has perished.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Thank you, Grams. Thank you, buddy. Kill the tower, kill the tower. Yup. Tower is dead. Easy.
An ally has perished.
I'm gonna try to kill here the golem. Oh, 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 oh. Man, if I get caught, it's actually pretty hard for me. Are we gonna get the MVP, chat? Is this my second MVP? For the best, the most kills in these statues. I'll use the stun whenever they come. Like right now, they are not coming to me, so it's fine. All right. Stun the dude. Easy. I think it's gonna be a clean win. For sure, for sure. Absolutely, it's gonna be a clean win. You know what? We're just gonna kill these. We're gonna kill these. Just kill these. Just kill the heart, man. Don't waste more time. Don't waste more time. Alright, chat. I am feeling very beaten up. I know it's Sunday. There's a lot of people here, and I want to thank to all of you. But my fever is going crazy. I did my best. But now I'm gonna take some rest. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as always. And hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be slightly better. And because we got shit to do, man. We got shit to do. Hopefully I'm gonna also during this time get like the new answers that we need to go do some proper PvP. And As always, thank you for watching, and I catch you guys tomorrow on the live stream. Peace.